guys remember that group of losers who covered their faces while holding a sign that read "Mass Deportations Now" in Hamilton, Ontario earlier this month? Well, a group has now taken credit for this. Here's what we know. Now, I'm not going to tell you their actual group name because they seem to be using this as an opportunity to try to recruit people, but I can tell you all about them without name dropping. See, the demonstration in Hamilton was quickly applauded in far-right extremist Telegram channels, and it was pretty much just as quickly called out by politicians from the area who pointed out the group's cowardice and hate. But the group that is now taking credit for this is exactly the group that I reported last time extremism experts had told me likely was behind it. A group that's local to the Hamilton area that's made up of several former Proud Boys. You know, the group that's listed as a terrorist entity in Canada. And they teamed up with another group based out of Toronto. Both are what's known as active clubs. And in case you didn't know what these are, the Institute for Strategic Dialogue describes them as, quote, white nationalist extremist groups that emphasize physical fitness and hand-to-hand combat skills and have a history of violence. I've looked at both of their Telegram channels, and both groups appear to regularly meet up in person, although they rarely seem to get more people to show up than you can count on two hands. And they practice fist fighting. They also get support from other groups, including leaders from the far-right extremist group Diagolon. And in their video taking credit for the incident in Hamilton, they engaged in explicitly pro-white messaging, like asking if you're tired of anti-white propaganda. What's anti-white propaganda? Do you mean like my cooking? And saying, "They hate you, white man, wake up." I reached out to Peter Smith, the investigative journalist with the Canadian Anti-Hate Network, who suspected last time that these were the guys behind this. And he told me that a, quote, added element here is the fact that, quote, an active club based in Toronto also chose to travel for this collaborative action. Quote, there has been a lot of networking and coordination between regional groups in Ontario, including fellow ideologues traveling from the US to meet with the same Hamilton group. That's pretty concerning. We should probably keep an eye on it. What do you think of all this?